Yeah. Awesome.
Jaikon Makdato, welcome to Pardamean podcast.
Yeah, thank you for having me, Eric. It's good to be here. I love your setup. Looks really good.
Really? You
Yeah,
like it?
looks good. Looks good.
We've been organizing this for months, and then finally you can make
Yeah,
it.
I know. I'm too tired having a baby and
Yeah,
everything. It's
Oli-
tiring.
Olivia.
Yeah, her name's Olivia. Yeah.
How is she?
Oh, really good. Yeah, cute. Really cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't wanna leave the home anymore. Don't wanna leave the house anymore. So
Life changed though.
hey.
Life changed after you have
Oh
kids.
yeah, most definitely. Most definitely.
Very good,
It's
good, different.
yeah, it's a good change.
Yeah.
Yeah, made me not want to think about work as much as I used to anymore. So,
Ah,
that's one thing.
that's good. We
Yeah.
know each other for 15 years, I think.
Very long time.
Yeah, almost
15, 16
15.
years, I'd say.
Yeah,
Yeah. Since what, 2003?
not 2000.
Maybe 2004.
I came here 2005. So
ah, maybe
2006.
2006. Yeah, okay.
2006.
Yeah, because I started Hungry Jacks at 2002 or 3.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
when did you moved to Swanson Street?
Yeah, I got moved to Swanson Street after 2, 3 years.
Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah.
2006.
Yeah, because Center Point closed down.
This way we meet up.
Yeah. That's where we meet. I'm at Swanson Street. Yeah.
And you like it
Hmm?
to work
Hey?
there? No,
Oh
you're not
yeah.
in Swanson Street anymore.
Nah. Like I got moved around. Like places change. Like even if you look at Swanson Street, yeah, it's not there anymore.
Yeah,
Like the
just
McDonald's, the KFC, it's all
for
gone now.
people who don't know where the Hungry Jack Swanson Street is, that's
Oh
where
yeah.
the
Like the
metro tunnel,
metro super tunnel is happening.
Flinders Street station
Yeah.
behind Young and Jackson.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yep, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, we meet
Well,
up.
it's not there anymore.
Not there anymore.
Like all the memories are gone. It's a big hole.
Yeah, I think
Hmm.
just before they demolish the place, I walked past there and I just took a photo, one last photo, but that's already closed with all the.
Yeah,
But they haven't
yeah.
demolished yet. I think
Oh
I s-
yeah,
I
that's
took I
good.
took one last
One last
photo.
photo. I didn't even get that chance. Like, I went there. I was like, oh, it's all gone. Like, no Macca's, no KFC,
KFC.
no Hungry Jacks. It's all gone. Memories gone, just like that.
They finished yet or they're still
Nah,
building now?
I think they're still building.
Really looking forward what
It's gonna
gonna
take a
look like.
while.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, it's a new city loop, so that's how it works.
yeah,
Yeah.
for our kids, not for us.
Not for us. I'd probably be dead by then before they finish it, maybe.
Because I remember when I was in
Or maybe I'll be rich enough that I don't need to take the public transport anymore.
this
So
helicopter everywhere.
yeah, maybe. Yeah. If
No,
I work
because
hard enough, yeah.
because I remember when I was in Indo, just right before I
Mm.
came here, they building this bridge to skip few traffic lights underneath.
Oh yeah, that's probably the safest way to do it, I'd
They
say.
built that for 3 4 years. So I got all the traffic, all
Mm.
the traffic jam because
Mm.
they're building it,
Mm.
and then the construction finished few months before I came to Australia. So I got the
You got the big brunt of it, and then you're not even gonna use it. Yeah, I get that. I get that.
yeah.
Yeah, that's how it is. They took their sweet ass time.
Yeah.
Mm.
So how's work in a fast food
The industry.
industry? Quick
Uh,
service.
well, quick service restaurants.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. COVID has been very good to my branch.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We drive the sales through delivery. The delivery aspect of the business actually surprised me. I wasn't. I was very surprised how people was responsive to delivery. Like, I mean, sometimes people just order like a small fries, and a small fries is $2, right? And then they pay $6 for delivery.
Wow.
They actually do that, and I'm very surprised. Like, sometimes the most surprising one was they ordered 6 tubs of the little 50 ml sauces.
Just the sauce.
Yeah, just the sauce, and it was like $3, and then they spent $5.95 for delivery for that.
Because these people don't have 7-Eleven close to their house.
It's not even 7-Eleven. You can't buy those little dip tubs because
Oh,
it's
it's not.
special.
Ah, It's not in.
Yeah, you can't buy them anywhere.
Wow.
So yeah, people are very responsive to the delivery.
So this
So
COVID drive up the sales.
yeah, it did actually. Like last year was one of the most profitable
Yeah.
years for Hunger Jacks.
Wow.
Yeah, because oh well, not only that, like a new CEO has like took took control, and he made a very positive change from the previous CEO. So that's probably what drove it. And then COVID happened, and it was very profitable.
Mm.
Yeah,
So if you can pull back where we start, Mirab,
yeah,
you start from center point
yeah. I
as
started
a
in center point, like
crew
underneath.
member underneath
Yeah,
the what's now Rebel still there
yeah. I think Rebel's still there.
in
And
Block
right next
Street.
to Pancake, yeah, Burke Street, right next to Pancake Parlor in front of
I don't.
Maya.
Is it still there? Pancake Parlor?
I'm not quite sure, in all
It's just
honesty.
between Myers and David
Yeah,
Jones Block
yeah.
Street, and
I
then
haven't been there for ages.
down underneath.
Yeah, I haven't been there because of the COVID and the lockdown and nothing. Yeah, so I haven't been there for a long time. So I'm not quite sure if it's still there, but
Yeah, I think a few shops been changed. Even I went to
yeah,
Siri few times this year,
mm.
but everything changed.
Yeah, yeah. I started there when I was 15. Yeah,
15
yeah, very long time.
crew members.
Yeah, crew
How's your
member.
first impression there? Work
Uh,
as first job? No.
yeah, it was my first job. It was dirty. It was dirty. A lot of memories. Yeah.
Only that store though, not all
Um.
stores.
Yeah, not all stores. Like, but that specific Hunger Jacks, like, I wasn't surprised that they closed it down because it was one of the I didn't know it. I didn't know it at the time. It was one of the most underperforming stores in the city.
Okay.
Apparently, I went to this crew meeting like a year after I started, and then the district manager was saying that we were losing $10,000 a month, right? And I was looking around. The culture of the store wasn't really that great. I
Mm.
was looking around and I was like, yeah, I can see why, right? Because, like I'm not quite sure, but
Because back then you're just a crew member. You don't know.
yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
quite sure. I just looked at the managers. Most of the time they're on their phone. Like back then there was no iPhone. No, I'm
And they're still
serious.
on the phone.
Like the mobile phones back then was very big, so it was all on landline. So you can see the manager, not even wireless landline, it's just landline. You can see the managers there, like talking on the phone the whole shift. And then while me on night shift was closing the store down and everything, right? And not to mention the way they treat their customers. I mean, at the time, I didn't know any
Yeah.
better because that's all I knew. But they basically treated people like crap.
Wow. Customer and crew member, or just mostly
Um,
customers.
Customers and crew, I would say, or both. Like, I remember I didn't get paid. I only got paid after a month, and I had to ask for it, and I did like two shifts a week, and I didn't get paid for any of those until I asked for it after a month.
Okay,
And then back
that's.
then I was only earning $6.
I think there's more like a system because I think I got the same thing as well. Like the first because in
Yeah,
my experience, I think the first month also don't get paid, but it's more
yeah,
like the no one enter me in the system yet back then. But
yep, yep.
I don't know, and then they have to go through the paperwork, and
And
then
then they have to back pay you,
yes,
and that took a month.
yeah, wow,
So yeah.
and then you there
Well,
for
back then it's pretty low tech anyway, so
yeah,
I I can understand. Even like the internet was a dial up internet.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, those. Yeah, those ones. Yeah, those ones. Yeah, like yeah, back then, like so there was no sense of filing system.
yeah. And then when you wanna download a picture back then, and then
Ah, yeah,
it's
it
the
takes
face,
like
whatever picture you
yeah,
normally download in back
like
then,
you know,
the face, the neck,
yeah.
and then stop.
I pirate songs. Like one song from 50 Cent took like an hour to download. Yeah, and then you listen to it, and it like you thought like it was the best quality ever, but it was crap.
And then
Took
in
an hour
back in Indo, I don't
from
know.
Napster.
And
Yeah,
back in Indo, like
yeah.
when you try to use the internet, and then suddenly no other family can call home,
Oh yeah, that's how it is.
then
Yeah.
suddenly like,
If
are
you
you
pick up
using the
the
internet? And then the
yeah
parents start getting angry.
yeah if you pick up the phone, you get disconnected.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh.
I remember those days.
So after that, you moved to.
Yeah, well, like Center Point closed because it was losing a lot of money. So I went. I had the chance to get transferred to Swanson Street. At the time, I was thinking of quitting because I didn't know how it was at Swanson Street, and at the time, I was already a team leader at Center Point. So I just thought like, oh yeah, I'll give it a month and then see how I like the people there.
Yeah.
And yeah, never looked back. I guess. Yeah, turned out the people there was all good.
This is.
Yeah. Yeah, I met Eric, I met Mark. Yeah, yeah, the people there was all good. Yeah.
Just jump to my story a little bit. When I
Mm,
started there, I think I started in November,
mm.
and then the roster manager back then, Ricky,
Is it Ricky or Mel?
Ricky,
Ah,
still
Ricky.
Ricky,
Ah, still
and
Ricky.
then
Ah, okay.
Ricky say like, "Hey, do you wanna work to do delivery for New Year's Eve?" So it's around
And you said yes?
around
Oh, damn.
I think few days before before New
Yep,
Year's, I think.
yep, yep.
And then there is a delivery, and then it's easy. You just move stuff in Center Point, but not here, Center
Mm.
Point, because we borrow your fridge back then in Center
Ah,
Point.
yep, yep, yep.
We borrow it, and then both of us, there are two people,
Mm.
never done delivery before. And then there is this Paul. He's the one always do
Ah,
the
yeah, Paul. Just Paul. Yeah,
just
yeah,
Paul
yeah.
Singh. He always do delivery back then. And
Yep,
then I think he worked in the same time, but do delivery in Swanson Street.
yep.
And then me and the other friend both knew back then
Mm.
have to put away delivery in Center Point.
Ah.
So we do,
So you'll be
we
walking around with trolleys?
no, it's just
No? No way.
lifting. No,
That,
not
that's too heavy.
I couldn't remember, but it's
Yeah,
lifting put in the fridge. But we got
yeah,
both of us got no experience to do delivery,
yep,
so
yep.
we just put whatever
Whatever, wherever you can put it, whatever.
empty
Yeah,
space,
I get
put
that.
it in, and
Mm.
then DM, you know who I'm talking,
Oh yeah,
came over.
is it Dome or no no someone no
Someone else?
Raji? Is it
No, no,
Raji?
no,
No,
no, no,
Raji's not in the company anymore.
no. Back then, no, still same with today, I think.
Ah right,
And
ah
then
right,
and
okay,
then this person look, no, it's so messy, and then she called Jaspal Singh from Swanson Street
yeah,
all the way to
ah,
to Center Point, and
yeah,
then we have to pull out all the stuff,
yep, yep,
put it back in. It's like, wow, bloody hell. And Ricky says it's only gonna be 3 hours work, but end up like 6 hours, and then the
yeah.
night time I have to do over New Year's
That's too
Eve.
much. Like they
It's just
always buy so
someone
much.
don't know. I don't know how what delivery back
Yeah,
then.
how
Yeah,
like how do you do deliveries? Yeah,
yeah,
I get
yeah, yeah.
that.
But
Like
that's
did
the
if it was me, like what you were what 15, 16?
yeah.
Like why would you care? Just grab it and then put it somewhere.
Not even know what's in the box.
Yeah, I get that. I get that. It's hard. It's hard.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
continue back on track. So you
Yep.
uh Swanson Street met people, and
Yeah, I
then
met people like yeah, the people was good. I did stay for the people.
you become manager.
Yeah.
What do you,
I
you
don't
don't
know.
remember?
I think
And then so basically you from
I
team leader become a manager.
I remember I think I became a manager in 2006 or 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
So
you learn a lot from there.
oh yeah, I learned
What's your
how to run the business.
experience as manager? What do you like?
Fairly positive. It's all about the people, I guess. As a manager, like they tell you that oh it's all about bossing people, telling people what to do, but it's much more complicated than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you gotta be able to get along with people, get the people's respect. Like one thing I learned is you gotta work harder than everyone else. So like if you work harder than everyone else, everybody will respect you like
Mm.
automatically.
Even as a manager.
Yeah, like I mean, especially as a manager, like like I
The
mean,
crew member will respect you.
yeah, like people tend to work harder if they see the people in charge working harder, you know? If the people in charge is like lazy, what do you expect? Everyone else is gonna be lazy.
Yeah,
That's the
true.
way I see it.
And
You know?
you, I don't know, maybe the structure now different, but
Hmm.
you still have a same structure like before, where food,
Yeah,
labor.
same structure. We don't call it food or labor anymore. It's more like like quality. Like instead of calling it food portfolio, they call it like quality now, like food quality. And instead of labor, they call it people excellence.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so fancier terms, but essentially it's still the same. But it definitely the way we used to work is very different now. Like back then, like if you didn't like anybody, like you can just like stop rostering them or something, right? If you didn't like anybody. But now it's much more complicated than that. Like back then, like the Australian laws about labor is more for the business, right? So when John Howard came to power, he gave all the businesses power to do pretty much whatever they want, and then Kevin Rudd came, he overhauled all of that, and all of a sudden, whoa, you can't mistreat people anymore.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I just came
So
back then, so don't know really see the
right.
difference.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
So basically, that's how I saw it. Like when like the liberals were in power, like all the businesses pretty much can do whatever they want. And then when labor came into power, all of a sudden, like, oh, it's all about the workforce. But then again, that change was very good because that protects me as well.
Mm.
So like companies can't mistreat me as well, even I'm in a position of power myself. That protects me as well as the little guy.
Ah, good.
So all of a sudden, it became really hard to terminate people, which is good because that protection applies to me as well.
Mm.
But it certainly is very different now. Like I like how the company is going into a more positive change. Like they increased people's wages, which is a good plus for me
Yeah.
because for years for the work that we did, we were getting underpaid. That's for sure. For the work that we did, the crap that we get from junkies, from people, from customers,
Yeah.
like there's no monetary value.